Oh, what's my camera? What's my camera? Hello, welcome to the home button. It feels like forever since I've been here. When was the last time I was here? Like a month? It feels like a month.
It's been a long time, Ed.
It's been a long time.
How have you been?
I've been okay. I'm a year older. I had my birthday since last time I was here.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, bud.
He's 69.
Yes, I am. No, I'm 25. I am now 1 year closer to just the void. Just waiting for it to... That's my life now, just waiting for the void to consume.
No, your life is the void, Ed.
It is the void. So with me is Nate Lubetsky over here. How you doing?
Doing all right. Not too bad.
Gabe Carey.
I've been ready to die since I was 12.
And John Luke's in the booth. He's waving. You can't see him.
He'll join us in
He'll join us in a moment.
a few.
So today, we have hot off the presses, the game on the tip of everyone's tongue, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Oh, God. Guys, remember when we cared about Assassin's Creed?
Yes.
God.
I still do, sort of.
I cared 2 years ago.
Oh, God.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite PS4 launch game.
This might be the
Black Flag.
sharpest turn of any game series I've ever had, from absolute love.
I really wish they came like every 4 years or so.
Just absolute love and
calling it sharp, maybe it was a slow. They had like 7 games.
it was pretty sharp with me.
Really?
Yeah, it was. I loved one. I will say that one is a horrible game, and people who defend it are wrong.
It's not horrible.
okay.
I think it's incredibly mismanaged in all of its faults.
It's flawed. It's not horrible.
I would say its flaws make the game as a whole painful to go through. I would say that it slogs it down enough that it's difficult to enjoy.
I disagree, but that's
That's a conversation
that's
for
an
a different day.
entire show,
That's a show.
for another.
Let's continue.
Two is amazing. Two is
jump
one
into
of my
this.
favorite games of all time.
Sure.
Brotherhood, good.
Great.
Brotherhood
It
of
was
the
same,
Traveling
It was
Pants.
more of the same, but it was good.
It just polished what 2 made fantastic.
I did not even bother with
Revelations.
No,
Revelations was the ending of
I
the
did not bother
Ezio
with
trilogy.
Revelation. That was where it was like a quick,
Yeah.
a quick sharp dip. I was like, this should not be happening again this soon.
And then it was 3.
3 is one of my biggest regret purchases.
3 was so exciting
3 is a piece
until
of
it came
shit.
out.
3, yes.
Yeah.
I was so stoked for that game.
Same.
3 is absolute garbage. I was just sitting there doing those goddamn caravan missions, and it made me think about my life. I had spent an hour doing caravan shit. I'm just like, why am I doing this? What am I doing?
Why am I doing
think
this?
from
This load screen.
a narrative standpoint,
So long.
it was very flawed, but I think
it-
it gave the series a much needed boost into, like,
Yes.
gameplay wise,
Yes.
like
Oh, it had-
actual sneaking and like
It had
trees
great
and like
ideas. It had
climbing.
great ideas.
That was nice, but like the narrative.
Being able to take a British fort and raise the American flag before the Revolutionary War even began, a little bit of an overstep. Not planning that one right. Yeah, I'm a history major. I'm a huge American history buff, and it did not do it for me.
If there's one era of history that people just don't really know about,
Yeah.
it's the Revolutionary War era.
That really?
I don't think so.
A lot of people don't know a lot
That's all
about
they
it.
taught in my high school.
No, it's all. But yeah, here's the thing. It's all they taught, but did they do it well? Like, yeah, you learn about it a lot, but you don't really know. You don't know shit. Revolutionary War was fucking great.
So what are we looking at, Gabe? Before we continue
We're on
talking
the
about
4th
all of
sequence,
the assassins.
and I can't read that text.
A rift has opened
really?
between
That
That
Jacob.
doesn't really matter.
Get your eyes
Jacob-
checked, bud. I'm worried about you.
Oh, I'm getting them checked soon.
I mean, it does matter. So let's. I'll read it. A rift has opened between Jacob and Evie. I assume those are the main characters of this game because you can play
yes,
as 2 people.
slash lovers. And
they're
also
siblings.
brother and
They're
sister.
siblings. He does not support Evie's quest for the peace of Eden. basically
Are we still doing that shit?
This-
oh my god.
I've
the,
ignored everything in the
science
story
fiction
so far.
aspect of Assassin's Creed. And she sees Jacob's campaign to take on the Templars as reckless and sloppy. Working separately, Jacob heads to Lambeth to investigate Starrick's soothing syrup, while Evie traces the precursor artifact in the home of Master Assassins Edward Kenway. Oh, Edward Kenway. Okay,
Spoilers,
so
I haven't beaten that game yet.
that's the assassin in Assassin's Creed 4.
What-
He's not very interesting.
Oh, he's my favorite protagonist
he was
in the entire
great.
series. I love him, at least because at least to the
think he's
point
really
where I
boring.
got to, he has no art. Like he's just an asshole, and it's great.
You like him more than Ezio?
Oh, absolutely.
I disagree.
There's
on
a
that.
there's a great scene in the beginning of the game where the guys, you have to like go get your shit back because some guy stole it, and the dude who's with you is like, oh, they took my sugar. Please get my sugar while you're there, and you're like, no. And
I
then
remember that guy.
And when you get there, you have this moment where I'm like, okay, here's what's gonna happen. He's gonna get there, he's gonna walk away, and then he's gonna go back because he sees the sugar, and he's gonna have that moment of like, and he's gonna take the sugar with him, and it's gonna be his like, I'm growing as a
defining
human.
moment, like
And you know what he did? He looked at the sugar, looked right at it, and he walked away. That was the moment where I'm just like, this guy is great.
You don't actually become an assassin in that game until like the last 3 hours.
I've had this
you
conversation
steal an
with
assassin's
you.
clothes.
I don't think I've.
And then you just pretend to be an assassin
Yeah,
for the whole
which I love.
game.
But I feel like I've talked about
It was the
this-
least Assassin's Creed game, Assassin's Creed.
We've talked about this. I don't think we've talked about it on the
Which-
show, but we talked about it in private.
Was actually a good idea.
Since one, have you ever played? Has there been an Assassin's Creed game where the Assassin's Order is not in ruins? I feel like every.
Brotherhood?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it's like I feel like it's your Assassin's Order that you've put together. I don't know, which I guess that
I
counts.
guess also Revelation.
Oh wait, I just fast traveled to exactly where I was.
I just feel like since
Nice.
one there hasn't been an Assassin's Creed game. I don't know about this one, but I feel like
Just gonna
there
walk.
hasn't been one where we're like
Oh, the Assassin's
Well,
Order
you're-
is like the Jedi.
Can I not walk?
Every just like 10 years.
Where I'm going?
they're just in
They're in
shambles.
shambles.
You're on a
Start the
train.
sequence.
Who they are, which makes no
I am on a
sense.
train,
How
but I
did
can get
people-
off.
Like that was in your lifetime. How did people forget magic?
I guess I can.
Space knights existed.
Oh yeah, I can.
In a giant war. There were
Like,
literally 10,000 Jedi generals in a war.
People straight up
Okay.
believe the Jedi's are a myth, and that was a not. You people were still alive.
It was like 20 years ago.
I would remember if Space Knights existed with laser swords. Was it Charles Lee you were hunting in 3? Right?
In 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there was that great scene where the story just kind of randomly cuts without warning to Washington being sworn in as the leader of the American forces. And the dude that you have sworn vengeance on for killing your clan has been sitting behind you in the hall. And you just don't notice it until he says something, and then Connor is like, "What, Sir Charles Lee? Huh?" And like gets all mad. But he's been there for the whole meeting. Master Assassin, the man you swore a blood vendetta against.
And calling that character a master assassin.
Connor is the worst. Connor is the,
He was a bad character.
He was the worst.
I like that he was like a Native American because that was cool.
Oh, everything
like-
about Connor should have been fascinating.
But
Connor should
he was
be the
bland
most.
and boring.
He should have been the most interesting. He's a man trapped between worlds, never knowing his father, who he now has to fight against in a war of ideologies. He doesn't really belong with his people, but he doesn't really belong with the new world. And he's just a whiny bitch who makes everything worse for everyone.
Hey Gabe,
Yeah.
why aren't you playing as the girl? Is it because you hate women?
Yeah, you can.
She's not animated well.
Okay, so her voice acting is pretty bad.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, which sucks because I was really excited.
Oh wow!
No, I
So
like her outfit.
that is just instant.
Yeah,
I like
I
that.
think
It's
her
very
outfit
cool.
is cool.
yeah, her outfit's awesome.
She's got the cape, way better outfit.
Yeah,
She's
And
got
this
the
is
she's
the-
got the Ezio cape.
this is the first female protagonist we've had in the main game
Yeah.
series.
I like the girl from the
Liberation.
Liberation.
Yeah, that game was actually pretty cool besides the performance issues.
But going back, okay, so after 3, there was Liberation, which was a
didn't-
PSP
didn't
game.
you-
That
play
actually
it?
PS Vita,
Was it Vita? Okay.
and it came out the same day as 3.
Yes.
I hear
which
good
I
things.
stood in line for it.
I hear it's
For
pretty,
only that game, because everyone else was buying 3 and I was getting Liberation.
But it also
I bought the Vita bundle, which came with that white Vita. Which
Oh,
is
yeah, I remember that.
Pretty rare.
Yeah.
but it also came out on consoles later and PC as a HD edition, whatever.
Where it was
I haven't played
considered
that.
mediocre.
There's also, and after that, it was
4.
4. Yes,
And
Feels for it.
I think 4 is a good game.
4.
It's
Black Flag was very good.
it's very different, but I think it's very good.
It was the least Assassin's Creed game Ubisoft made, and I think
It's all the better for it.
It was all the better for it. It was the most mix up.
What, Black Flag?
And
Yeah.
Unity was the most Assassin's Creed.
What about Rogue? Did you play Rogue?
I haven't played Rogue,
I forgot.
and I've heard
I forgot it existed. I
like
hear it's good. I
like
hear it's,
Rogue came out when
The same day as
Unity
Unity,
came out,
yeah.
but it was just for previous generations. The Xbox,
And then later,
You're
next...
being-
Yeah, I know.
not very sneaky.
I-
And it was good. People
Yeah.
really liked Rogue. You could play as a Templar.
I think the issue is that it was overshadowed by Unity's complete bullshit.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
about Unity is just a,
And also the fact
A
that it was
black market.
on a generation that,
doesn't exist.
well,
That
oh no,
exists.
it exists. It's
But-
just people didn't really
Would,
care about
would it
it.
be a stretch to call a Unity a black mark on the history of gaming?
That
Yeah.
on the
Okay,
history of
well,
gaming.
I think. Well, I think it really was a lot of issues in the industry coming to a head.
Okay, out of all the issues that year, last year, around that
Yeah.
time, I would say Halo is more of a black mark than Unity.
That,
Yeah.
It was just both of those things at once that happened so close
Well,
together.
you have the fact that there were review embargoes that were bullshit, and the game was so broken, and it just wasn't very like. Even if the game was not a wreck, it wasn't very good.
Yeah.
And yeah, and ever since then, I just haven't cared about Assassin's Creed. I just don't care anymore. It just washes over me like an unfeeling force of blandness.
So yeah. So Unity was the, although it was heralded as one of the most prettiest games of the newer generation.
Unity, the biggest disappointment with Unity is ever since the first Assassin's Creed, and they had the whole idea of like, hey, you're going to be in different time periods. I immediately wanted the French Revolution. And I was like, I want the French Revolution. I want the French Revolution. By the time that game came out, not only did I not care about Assassin's Creed anymore, it also was the shitty one. And it was like this double like, motherfucker. God damn it.
Historic soothing syrup right here!
It's only drink.
And now we got
Your
this.
syrup is liquefying and
Where,
it's turning
so who has? You've obviously played this game because it's
A
your
little
game.
bit.
Have you played this, Nate? Game, in your time with this game, where would you put this in the Assassin's Creed hierarchy?
Oh, I have no idea. I haven't played that much of it.
Would
I
you
played
say-
a few hours.
Right now, would you say better than Unity?
From what I played of Unity, because Unity crashed as soon as I started it, and
So by
it was running at like 10 frames
by
per
default,
second.
the game is better. Like just for existing
Yeah.
and actually working.
Yeah, for it working, and there are very few performance issues, and especially now because I updated it and I didn't update it when I was playing before, and it doesn't seem to be like it doesn't seem like the frame rate issues are as pronounced as they were earlier
Yeah,
when I was
it's
playing
just a shame. It's like this. I feel the same way about Assassin's Creed as I feel about Marvel movies now,
I'm supposed to
where I
tackle
just
this
don't
guy.
really, I just don't care. It's gonna take me a lot. The next Assassin's Creed would have to be perfect for me to bother playing it.
This game has gotten overall positive
Oh
reviews.
no, overall positive. But the thing is, just because it's mechanically a good game doesn't mean it. I mean, it interests me. Like I got
Right.
other shit to do.
Oh yeah, there's better games
I have
to
other
play.
I have other games to play. I have other things. That
There are
aren't
worse
related.
games to play,
There are
like
worse
Assassin's
games.
Creed Unity.
I want to ask you guys a question.
Yes.
Go for it.
We're doing our Game of the Year debate.
And this wins, right?
No.
This one wins. No, it doesn't.
This Game of the Year. Spoiler. Game of the Year.
So I'm, in addition to trying to do a billion other things, trying to get the last of my playing in before the debate. Do you think I'll be able to play enough Witcher 3 in time.
I don't know how you live.
How far did you get in Witcher 3?
I got about 12 hours, but I completely forgot what I was doing, so I just started over. So right now I'm 1 hour.
If you tackle the main quests, maybe.
That's not how I play video games.
Yeah, me neither, but I have quite a bit of hours logged onto Witcher 3, but I don't think I'm anywhere close to the end of the story.
Did
Like
you
I
played enough to form an opinion on it, though?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I just need to play more, I feel like, to form an opinion. Like, right now it's not on my list just because I feel like I haven't put enough time into it.
You like The Witcher 3, right?
I love
Okay,
The Witcher
it was
3.
Meals that was like so-so on it.
He didn't even
think-
play it.
He didn't? Someone I talked to, I thought it was
Did he?
Meals.
No,
think
I
he
don't. I
might
don't
have.
think.
I feel like
I think
I
he
don't think
did.
I don't think he did.
I'll ask him at some point.
Because if he did, I didn't really talk to him about it.
I thought he was so-so from the get-go, but, like, I don't think he actually played it. Just like he just didn't have any interest in it in the first place.
Meals, I gotta say, for some reason, Meals' gaming preferences are the least, is who I'm the least familiar with.
Well, one thing that really shocked me, both him and you still haven't played Metal Gear.
Me.
No,
Meals and Ed.
I got, here's the thing about
Mills has
Hideo-
played
here's
Metal
the thing
Gear,
about
just
Hideo
not a
Kojima.
lot.
Like 2 hours, he said.
I respect the game enough to know that I can't play it right now.
That's fair.
You can't just turn on a Hideo Kojima game and like dick around for a couple hours then exit. That like you gotta turn the lights off, you gotta be alone, you gotta like be snuggled in, and you got to be ready to just take your time for a long time.
Sure, that's fair. It's a really good game, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I'm gonna talk about that game on Saturday.
The other issue is I haven't beaten what's the PSP game? The Peace Walker. I haven't beaten Peace Walker,
You're not gonna cash him in a carriage.
and I feel like it's kind of
Get a
necessary for me to get what's
carriage?
going on.
You need to get a carriage.
Yes and no.
Well, as someone that cares a lot about the lore of Metal Gear Solid, I feel like I should.
Okay. There is a great video on YouTube that just takes the entire story of Peace Walker and makes it into a 3-hour movie. Just watch that.
Okay. I would
Like,
do
you
that.
don't
Oh,
need to
God.
play that game.
Yeah.
Because the
Gabe, what have you
actual
done?
playing of that
Get
game
out.
is a inferior mobile version
I'm out.
of Syndicate.
I think I just
Yeah.
ran over the guy. Where'd he go? I definitely ran over him.
And then I need to
Whoop.
replay the other one, which isn't very long, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh.
But
Oh, Ground Zero?
I didn't
I
mean
would
to
like
do
I
that.
would like to play that game after knowing what the hell is going on.
You should just get out of
Because
there.
I played Ground Zeroes with no knowledge of
Yeah.
anything Metal Gear Solid until 3 and beyond. Like
But I didn't steal
played
his
3, I
information.
love
He's
3,
dead.
But I don't know what happened
What
in
do I do?
between.
I assume
You loot him.
on Saturday
Where is
you're
he?
going to avoid talking
thought he
about
was-
spoilers.
Dead
Yes,
on the ground.
Okay. Because
I
we
sure.
have a category, and I wanted to talk about the ending in that category, but I'll
Okay.
refrain.
You're
I sure
I'll
do
respect
care. I sure do care about Metal Gear.
I am going to talk about some stuff in that game.
That's fine. As I've grown older, I care less. I still love it, but
Ever since his last birthday, he's just been jaded and
yep.
He is 69 now. That guy came out of the roof.
so Tweedledee and Tweedledum are chasing you.
I have not been paying attention to anything that's going
I like the
on.
music.
I do too.
It's like some Fable music going on here.
Yeah, I am digging this. Just the setting in general.
Oh. He's dead anyway.
So what do you think of the line launcher? That
It's Batman.
it's Batman, but the zip line mechanic.
Could be better.
I'm
I wish it was a real zip line, like in Tomb Raider or something, where you actually zip down the rope,
I mean,
like quickly.
when you compare it to Just Cause, nothing compares to Just Cause.
I just don't like that it's in an Assassin's Creed game because the whole fun
It doesn't
about
make
Assassin's
a lot
Creed
of
was
sense.
climbing things
guess, but, like,
and
here's the thing.
figuring out like
All the
how to
other-
climb shit.
So
And now
the
it
reason
just does it for you.
the reason they actually did this is because the buildings are a lot taller in this game.
Good.
And it would take forever to actually climb them.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of the whole open world thing now is like mobility and being able to get there quickly. You know, like Saints Row 4 and the helicopters and Far Cry 4 and stuff like that. So I feel like Assassin's Creed was falling behind on that, and it was just like it's too slow. And it needs to adapt.
People don't like having to play the game. They just want to instantly teleport to the location they want to they were looking at. We're basically just moving into a generation of games that are jumper, where every game you're gonna play as jumper, and you're gonna just teleport to where you can see. That's what people want.
Let's go.
I mean, that's not what I was saying at all, but sure. Want to cynically reduct my statement.
Well, I don't know. I felt that way in Saints Row 4.
Well, the Saints Row 4 just said, hey, what if we just make this game Crackdown?
I'm fucking up a lot right now.
That poor horse.
I'm just running over these guys until they leave me alone.
I don't think they're gonna leave you alone if you keep running them over, Gabe.
That's how if they die, they will.
How? You know,
I
you're
think
doing
I know
great.
how you play Assassin's Creed games
Like
now.
this.
Like the worst assassin of all time.
That's how I play every game. Okay, I'm out. Oh, fuck you.
What was that?
Just fucked.
I got it this time.
All right. If you don't get it this time, I want to try. I've not touched this game.
Okay.
I want to see what I can do as a fan of stealth. Because
You're a lot stealthier than I am.
Because I hear this game actually, like this in Unity actually added stealth to Assassin's Creed that wasn't pre-baked.
Or half-baked.
That's probably what I was looking for, that term.
Yeah, probably. Half-baked. Like just not very well done.
Like high.
You can sneak around. Like people, they have detection meters, but you can't actively sneak.
Yeah.
Like there's a legitimate sneak button that you can
Okay.
press now
I'm gonna do
that
it
puts you in sneak mode.
How is a
That
game
has
like
been
Assassin? What was that? Was
Long overdue.
that 3, 4? What game added the crouch button?
Unity.
Oh my god. Assassin's Creed, get it together.
You should do Eagle Vision.
So before we get any further, I would like
These guys are
to
all staring at me.
officially. It's been a while. We're really behind on.
You're not
this
being very sneaky.
because of how busy we've
Because I
all
want to
been.
hurry through it.
So I'd like to officially welcome Vermont's new favorite son, Randy Quaid, to our great state.
What?
Randy Quaid now lives in Vermont. At least he was last I heard. And I think this is great for
Okay,
our
you do
state,
it.
and I welcome him. And invite him. I don't know about you guys. I officially invite Randy Quaid on the show.
I don't know who Randy Quaid is.
You're the worst human
Who
being.
is he?
He's the crazy dude who flies the plane into the alien ship in Independence Day.
Okay.
He's in Kingpin, where he plays an Amish bowler.
I haven't seen either of these movies.
You've never seen Independence Day? What is wrong with you?
What? Welcome to Earth? No.
I've never
Oh
seen
my
it.
Will Smith?
God.
Yeah, I know of
Randy
it. I've
you're
just never seen
welcome
it.
on the show whenever you want to be. Luis Guzman is not the only celebrity Vermont has.
Have you guys seen National
He
Lampoon's
lives in
Christmas
Vermont?
Vacation?
Yeah.
Okay.
More like Louis Who's.
Wait, what movie?
National Lampoon.
Oh yeah.
You're great.
He's
You're
cousin
great.
Eddie.
You're a great person,
Okay.
Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that movie.
All right, Cousin Eddie.
That's funny.
All right. Stealth button.
John, look, if we get Randy Quaid on the show, can we have an episode of just nothing but games based on movies Randy Quaid was in?
Oh, absolutely. There's probably a lot of terrible NES games.
He's got the Independence Day
Stealth button.
game.
A.
Is Randy Quaid in?
Like a
If you're not
PlayStation
looking in that
phone,
direction.
right?
Okay.
Yeah, he's in Total Recall, right?
The original?
Why do I feel like Randy Quaid is in Total Recall?
I can find out.
I'm like 50-50 on that.
Shit.
Gotta take one. B.
Did you just hit a child?
I might have.
Whoops. Would have died in a factory otherwise.
It is the
Sorry.
1800s. He's not.
October 16th. A state judge in Vermont dismissed fugitive charges Thursday against actor Randy Quaid and his wife, and their lawyer indicated they would return to California to face 5-year-old felony charges.
Oh, he said that after he said he was going to stay. I guess the federal courts had other things in mind. That's too bad.
He committed a crime? What did he do?
Where have you been? Randy Quaid has been running.
I don't know who he is.
Randy Quaid
I just found out about him.
illegally tried to sneak into Canada
Why?
because he thought people were trying to kill him. It's a long story.
Wow.
That's super disappointing. Last I heard, he was still in the state. He's going to be a volunteer firefighter. Did we lose sound?
No, it's just really quiet.
Kind of low.
Could you jump on that guy and survive?
You have until tomorrow.
The Assassin's Creed universe is really limited to time periods that still had bales of hay kicking around, right?
Yeah.
Do
Even though this is the most
Are they still bales of
recent
hay?
setting.
Alright, Ed, never mind. Randy Quaid, as of November 1st, he said he would
What's
be
the steal button?
settling in
What's the steal button?
Yeah,
I
you
don't know.
are,
That's
buddy.
why.
Randy, get in
B.
here. Does Randy Quaid have a tweeter? Let's get on him. Let's get him on the show.
That's why I killed him the first time because I thought it was X.
We'll get him and we'll get Luis Guzman. It'll be great.
Okay. I did it.
Proud of you.
Yeah,
Bad.
last I heard he's going to be a volunteer firefighter, and that would be the greatest day of my life. Being rescued by Randy Quaid.
Yes, it says Randy Quaid has stated interest in joining the town's
Yeah.
34-person volunteer fire company. Oh my god. I'm just picturing getting
That giant Hagrid
saved
of a
from
man.
fire by Randy Quaid. It's wonderful.
So when can you wear a top hat?
When you're not in stealth.
Why aren't you
Oh.
wearing a top hat?
Oh, a top hat.
Do-
I
do-
guess you have to buy that?
Does the top? I was gonna say, does the top
okay,
have to
next
disappear?
question. Why,
Why
haven't you
haven't I?
bought a top hat?
Let's see if we can buy a top hat.
You have to go to a
That
store.
would be an inventory.
What's the e-store?
Oh, I have to.
You have to be on ground
That's-
level to change your clothes.
Yeah.
Is that where you spend the real world money?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's where you spend Bitcoin.
He's really strong. Oh, you're
So I
gonna
spent
die.
3 points.
I died.
You're
I just wanted to see if I could.
You're the worst Assassin's Creed player
What,
I've ever
what's the
seen.
name of Ubisoft's proprietary service?
Club.
You play?
Ubisoft Club now. They changed it.
Oh, what was it called before?
You
You
play.
play.
You play. You play points.
You
They
play
changed
points.
it to a worse name
Yeah.
to more accurately represent it.
It sounds like something I would have joined in like the 90s as a child that would send me some random shit on my birthday.
Well,
Yeah,
well, you
like the
had
Lego
Club
Club.
Nintendo.
Yeah, what?
You had Club
Did, like Club
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Yeah, and then that worked out so well.
The strip club.
That's still around.
Pour one out for Club Nintendo.
Rip.
And every single video game magazine. Well, at least you hit a checkpoint. and
At
you
least
don't
I'm
have to steal
closer
that.
to the area now than I was.
So do you know what you're doing at all?
Right now,
Do you know
like
how to play
in terms
video
of the
games?
story, no, I don't know how to play video games.
Oh, you are on sequence 4 and it's giving you a tutorial.
Yeah, and I already kidnapped someone once,
It
so
also
I'm not
ga-
sure why it's telling me how to do
It
that.
also gave you a warning of like, hey bud, you should probably upgrade your shit. In level 4, it's like, hey, you're too weak for this. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Inventory. So would it be under
So
outfits?
you can
Where would my hat be?
Belt.
How do you add a top hat?
don't-
It wouldn't be under any of
Can-
these
can you do
options.
it? Can you get a top hat?
I don't think you can.
Oh, you can.
Maybe later? Craft a top hat?
Let me hunt some beaver. No, go back to
Oh, is there livestock
go back
that
to
you
inventory.
can kill in this? Not livestock. Wildlife?
Gear and tool upgrades.
I
There's
like
cats.
The idea of, going to somebody's sheep farm and just murdering his sheep for a wallet.
No.
Is that a flask? No.
Was there any animal life alive in the 19th century?
What should I get?
No, they were all gone.
Smoke? God, no.
As someone who has studied a fair bit of history, let me tell you about my least favorite time period in human history.
Medieval ages.
No, this.
Really?
Because medieval ages, everything was on such a small, like it was shit, but at least we weren't destroying the earth while we were doing it.
The 1900s.
Oh god, it was the worst. It was like we had just
Or
enough
the
metal,
19th century.
we had just enough science to kind of have some civilization going, but it was clunky and destructive, and everyone just was poisoned all the time. It was a century of poison and orphans. Everyone was. Fun fact: everyone
Sassy.
was an orphan. 19th century. Everyone. I don't know how.
Everyone
it happened.
was sassy.
Sassy assassin's belt. I need it.
The,
I need
the
it.
hit accessory
You
for
are-
the season.
Jacob is
Very
now
sassy.
100% sassy.
I like how it says show off your flair. You know, like an assassin does.
Show it off.
The word assassin has lost all meaning in this game.
Yeah, because of this game. I don't think I have enough money for anything anymore.
I'm pretty sure, like, from what I've heard, like, Jacob is like the flashier of the twins. Like
I can
he's
tell from that thing
And
you
the
were reading,
sassier.
he's
and just, like,
he's super
the way he
sassy.
dresses, the way the girl dresses.
He always.
She's legitimately into the assassin shit. He doesn't give a fuck.
like the way they play, like he's more action oriented and combat, like better in combat.
He just wants to fight people.
Do they
and
have
I-
different
and-
abilities?
yeah,
Are they,
I think-
are they
I
different
think-
characters.
And they
They're-
level
they're
up
different characters.
separately, and it's
And
what's holding me back right now.
you're not
besides-
pressing forward.
Can I just say,
Eevee is
for-
more stealth oriented.
from what I've seen of the zip line, the physics seem a little wonky. I haven't seen too much of it, but I always feel like you're not moving naturally.
I like to know where all of this rope comes from.
The
From
same
the,
place that the guy from Just Cause gets his rope.
I mean,
Sometimes
zip
they
lines
see
in
each other at the
video
rope
games
store.
In general, aren't really realistic. If they
Oh,
were,
yeah.
it'd be,
No.
like,
I mean, I wasn't saying that seriously. It's because the answer is because video games.
When that's the answer, I'm a little concerned.
The guy's a 4-button, kill him.
Yeah, and I have a 2.
So I have seen the same
Level
bald,
2.
big
Wait,
bad
what?
guy.
I'm level 2, and he's like a level 4. Yeah. I don't know. Do you know when they added that?
Probably this
Is
one.
that new?
I don't remember level. I remember equipment in 4, but I don't remember an actual like.
No,
But
you
there
just
were
get
there
better
were
equipment.
there weren't levels in
I
4.
think Unity because I remember
Maybe
Unity
Unity.
adding like gear that increased your stats.
What did I get? Loot. When's the loot system?
Unity. Unity's in loot is in Unity.
Hot loot. I liked the system in like 2 and Brotherhood where it was like, oh, you want to try and do the puzzles to get like the Altair armor because it's the best armor. Like,
Yeah.
That was the thing, not necessarily like leveling up.
Man, no one gives a shit.
There were like the tombs that you could
Yeah,
plunder.
those were cool.
Those were the best part.
Although the
Steal his
Altair
top hat.
armor was awesome.
I don't think you can.
And the,
Can't loot.
there's like this weird fur bear armor you got in Brotherhood and that sucked. It didn't
You-
look good at all.
This might be the least
Yeah, the
stealthy
Brutus armor?
thing
Yeah, I
I've
didn't like it.
ever seen,
This?
and no one seems to give a shit.
I'm walking up to them while they're facing me.
But you're crouching.
Yeah.
To be fair, everyone was just waiting for
Now I
death.
understand how this stealth
Their
works.
heads are just filled with smoke.
And Mercury.
No, you had to kidnap him.
Oh shit. That's why he was yellow. I thought it was
my
because someone peed on
God.
him.
Gabe, have you ever played a video game before?
No.
When was
This
the
is
last Assassin's Creed
Bloodborne,
game you played?
bud.
4.
4? Okay.
Yeah, 2 years ago. I don't remember
Okay, that's
much about it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
The way Assassin's Creed games are played are like ingrained in my head now since I've played hours among hours just trying to 100% each and every one of them.
Yeah, I've
I've
never done that with any
100%ed
of them.
one, which was actual torture.
Yeah, what? Why?
2, Brotherhood, and I'm on Revelations now. Because
Wait, you're going through them?
yeah.
Don't do 3.
Oh no, I'm gonna give up when I get to 3. I'm just gonna play it again on I'm replaying them all on PC. Just to see how pretty they can be. And I'm going through them. Like, you'd be surprised. Like, Revelations is really good looking. Like, and it looks really nice at
Going
full,
higher.
like, the highest texture ratings and, like, at 60 frames. It's, like, super nice looking. And, like, a lot of people wouldn't have gotten that on console. It was just kind of meh looking. So, like, I'm curious to see, like, because I know 3 and Unity performed, like, absolute shit on consoles. Because 3 was the last Assassin's Creed game that I played on console.
I think 3 is just more the frame rate, not like bugs.
Yeah. Frame rate was horrible. Remember, you're not killing him.
Yeah.
He's yellow. So what's this ring around you? Is that the
Cockfight.
the
No, it's where
detection?
people watch other people just beat the shit out of each other because there's nothing else to do.
I was talking more about the
Oh.
UI
I thought you were
ring
talking about, like,
around
the
Jacob.
Like the octagon that they built.
Oh no,
Their
that's
arts.
Ultimate Fighter, Victorian England.
Keep going.
Forward? Oh, I thought you were just talking to me.
No. That's not gonna be.
No, I'm trying to figure out what's going on now. So you're
him.
kidnapping a Templar to do what?
I don't know.
To investigate some syrup?
Yes?
Because that's what we read. Something of. Oh,
God damn it.
You're with the Vermont maple syrup police. It's not real maple syrup. By Vermont law, he has to be tried.
they're frauds.
Yeah. It's not a joke, by the way. That's a thing in Vermont.
Is that really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Jesus,
you can be
Vermont.
tried if you say your maple syrup is real and it's not. Like Vermont can try you. It's like a crime.
No,
State crime.
the worst thing for me about living in Vermont is that we sure do love our maple
Attack.
syrup here, and I sure do like maple syrup sometimes. But man, as someone that's like kind of like not that kind of soft on it, it's real hard when they want to
You're
force
not.
into everything.
I feel like you can avoid that pretty easily, though.
It's like it doesn't come up often, but there's been multiple times where I go to a place for a creamy and they have vanilla and maple,
Oh yeah.
and I'm just like, hey, what about chocolate, guys?
It's sort of like I kind of like cherries sometimes, and I went to Michigan, where like it's like Michigan sweet cherries,
Is
and it was like
is that a thing
yeah,
in Michigan?
Oh, yeah, and it was just like cherries everywhere, and I'm like, oh god, I kind of like cherries, but not really.
Or like you go to like some kind of fair and you're like, oh, cotton candy. Oh, I guess I like maple syrup cotton candy, a little.
Do we want to switch over?
I kind of want to see how Gabe's gonna fuck this up. I kind of
Fair. So do I. That's how. No, I'm out. I'm outie. Fuck this.
Oh, there's a collectible.
Where? Why do I care?
Oh, and
Nate, I already have all the collectibles. I collect amiibos.
Dave's just twitching.
Amiibo.
He's like, you didn't get it. Oh, God.
he didn't get it.
That's the same look he gave me when I told him I named my Mewtwo amiibo MewSCK.
You name your Pokemon amiibo?
On Super Smash Brothers. I was
Oh,
playing
gotcha.
Smash and leveling it up earlier.
I thought just like as a thing.
No.
I was like, what?
Every time he goes to bed, he
I
lists,
name one.
He lists them off one at a time. Good night, MewSCK. It's his ritual.
We all have rituals.
I hear you.
Right after I masturbate.
Right afterwards.
Sometimes before and during.
But yeah, we're about halfway. Do we want to switch over?
Half-Life 2.
Yeah, probably. Ooh, is this a cutscene? I know.
No, it
Assassin's
happens
Creed cutscenes are
between
nice.
every mission. Oh
Who's
yeah, this
this?
is a cutscene, but that wasn't.
Which beloved historical figure is this?
Yeah. What are the historical figures in this game?
Charles Darwin.
Nailed it. Fucking
Is
solid.
Darwin in this?
Yeah, he is. I ran into
Why
him.
is Darwin in this?
I ran into him.
Is that Darwin? Or no, is that not Darwin?
Do
No,
all of
that's
the
not.
big bad guys look the same? Are they all bald,
Yes.
wear white shirts
Yes,
and
every
red
single
pants,
one.
and have overalls?
Okay, you want to switch over now?
Or not
Yeah.
overalls.
Da Vinci
Okay.
made sense because Da Vinci is in that time period of 2, and he could give you, and he made sense to give you gadgets because he's Da Vinci, and every
Sure.
time Da Vinci comes up in pop
Nate, do you
culture,
want to switch the game over?
he's
Sure.
he's
Mute me.
he's like a little Q division in historical fiction. And no wonder Da Vinci didn't finish anything. He was too busy making fucking gadgets for everyone.
For Ezio.
Yeah. Like, guy, I feel like I sure do need some kind of grappling hook device over here. I got like 50 paintings. I got some sculptures, bro.
Maybe that's why
He was too busy getting
took like
sweet
yeah,
high fives.
12 years.
Fist bumps. No, you could fist bump him in that game.
You also could hug him, and then I didn't, and I felt real bad.
Oh yeah, you could miss that. You could miss that quick time
And
event.
he looks so sad.
Let's just start the game up. That way I can. You have to put the disc in, I believe. I don't think we did that.
And it made sense in 3 because that was the historical, or not the historical revolution, the American Revolution. So it made sense to have everyone, from that time period in that game because it was such a big part. But
Where
Darwin,
did you
really?
Where'd you get that theme? Did it come with the Nathan Drake collection?
It did.
I got it, and I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
I might switch it.
I really like it. It's a nice theme.
Yeah. Does it play music?
It does. Here.
Ooh. Oh, I like that.
I don't hear anything.
Well, I don't hear the music. I mean, I like the theme.
Oh, I like that.
I can't hear it. I like the visual thing.
There we go.
It has literally just changed.
So now we're playing Bloodborne again?
Yep. I'll be there in a second. I just
Bloodborne.
wanna-
But we're playing the DLC of Bloodborne.
Play Super Meat Boy.
No. No. Don't play the PS.
Let me play Super Meat Boy.
Why?
Because
Is
they
it
had
bad?
to change the soundtrack.
All the music.
Why?
Oh, I don't. There's some weird.
Wait, why'd you buy it?
issue. No, it was free on PlayStation Plus.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and I was like, oh man, Super Meat Boy. I
Oh,
love
that's
that
super
game.
disappointing.
It's one of my favorite games of all time. Music fucking sucks.
That's horrible. Man,
Why'd they have to change it?
music
A
is going to
licensing
be...
issue. So
mu-
it's like it sounds like some weird bootleg, like attempting to be it, but like not good at all.
Play online.
Yeah, it's like online.
The world's weird issues with music rights are going
Oh,
to destroy
yeah,
pop
play
culture.
online, I forgot.
It's really odd.
It ruined Daria.
Alright,
It
we're good.
ruined Scrubs. It ruined... God, there's so much shit that you can't get on
It
DVD.
ruined our Rock Band video that we never
What?
did.
Music
What
issue-
content ID?
No, but even like just other shit.
Excuse me?
Not like on YouTube, but because of licensing issues with songs, there's a lot of stuff that either we just don't get on DVD, or that if we do, they drastically have to change the soundtrack and everything's fucked.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are.
Bloodborne.
This is Bloodborne. The Old Hunters is the first.
I see
and-
you're playing as Evie Fry.
I play as Evie Fry. Is the first and only expansion for this game.
They're not gonna make another one.
No, so this was $20, not the usual 10, because apparently they were making 2 of them and they decided just to combine them into one thing.
Oh, okay.
And it's apparently really good. I have not played it yet. In order to play it, you have to at least beat Vicar Amelia, who is a early boss, but you still have to play at least like 4-ish hours, depending. This is my New Game Plus character. And then, so you beat her, you go back to the Hunter's Dream, and then you're given this thing called
I have no idea.
Eye of a Blood Drunk Hunter, and then
Mhm.
that lets you, and then you go get, about to go get grabbed by this guy,
Grabbed.
and then I'm
Grabbed by
gonna
the ghoulies?
get grabbed by the
I was about to make
ghoulies,
that, yeah.
and then I can start the DLC.
Man, they make everything super fucking complicated.
This is the
in all of
most
these games.
straightforward of all of the Souls games in how to start the DLC. Because this
my
one actually
God.
has on-screen prompts that tells you what to do.
Let's get grabbed.
The one in, oh my god, go look up 2 sometime. It's fucking
Is there,
ridiculous.
is
Two-
there expansion in 2?
Yes, there are 3 DLCs for 2. 2 has the most convoluted thing.
Oh,
Alright,
I'm
so see
thinking
that
of
dude?
one.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm technically not supposed to be able to see him yet, but I can because I have 62 insight. Alright, so I'm
I
gonna go
remember this
chill.
area, and this guy can just kind of.
Yep, he's gonna come and grab me. Normally he would just kill me and then I die and then that would be it. But because I have the DLC, it's gonna activate. And I've not played this. No idea what's gonna happen.
That dude has 6 fingers.
You don't?
And their children forever true.
You're weird, Nate.
Yeah.
You guys hear about the Dying Light DLC?
I know.
Yeah.
It's so big that they're increasing the price of the season pass.
Did that
I
game
saw
come out this
that.
year?
I did hear that. Yeah.
What?
Yes, it did.
I should probably put that on my list.
Dying Light's really good, and
It
how
is.
much they've been supporting, and how much the game has
And
drastically
how they're
changed.
supporting it.
And there's a lot of free stuff, and how they're doing the increase. Because it's, I think if I remember correctly, it's still free if you bought the season pass before, so you don't have to pay extra money. And it's still the same price for a time period, for like a certain amount of time.
Why don't you like
But
that?
after that period, they're going to increase the price because it's moved on from like there's a good chunk of DLC from what I've seen, a full expansion. And like they added vehicles. Like vehicles were not in that game when that game came out. And
They added vehicles?
yeah, there are vehicles in Dying Light now.
That sounds pretty cool.
They added a lot of free content.
I have the game and I didn't play much of it.
It's good.
I
It's-
had it, played
it's
a lot
really
of it,
good.
and then quit cold turkey. I don't know why.
Okay, so this is the same
was fun.
area, except I'm in a nightmare now. Cause that wasn't there before. This game likes to fuck with you, where you're going in and out of dreams, and it is very vague about like, are you actually in a dream from the beginning? Like like there's a certain ending that's like you wake up and you're like, am I really in the dream or not? And, like it's.
That sounds annoying.
Well, I mean, the plot of the game is intentionally very vague, and you have to kind of like look it up. I actually like the story a lot. The game, you have to dig for it. Okay, those guys look new. Holy shit! Oh shit, that's a. Oh fuck.
Yeah, who is that? What is
That is another hunter.
Oh, that's another player.
No,
Oh.
it's an NPC hunter. These guys are fucking hard though.
Fucking hard.
That
And
seems to
and
do
he
that.
doesn't even hit you.
Well, granted, I am on New Game Plus, and I am
Very powerful. But also, they might, there's multiple of them. They might be intentionally not, these guys might not be as hard, but in the main game, you'll come across them. They're very few and far between. They don't respawn after you kill them. These might just be normal enemy dudes that are like hunters. But typically, when you meet a hunter, it's, they can be as tough as bosses in some cases. They are hard.
This game sounds like a chore.
You either like Souls games or you don't. God, this game looks beautiful though.
It's a pretty game.
I love the way this game looks.
Very gray.
It's gotta be, man. The Victorian Gothic architecture.
This game would depress me a lot.
I just put on some electricity on my.
As one does.
Yeah. Threw some magic on. I don't know much about this DLC, but I know that they've apparently added some new magic options. Because magic is a thing in this game, but it's a little obtuse in how you do it.
I think that just summarized every aspect of any of these games.
But more so in like the other games, magic was like you pick an exact class type.
Yeah.
In this one, you can't really do that. And most people are like, magic's even an option in this game. Actually, it kind of is.
Now, if he's another hunter, why is he trying to kill you?
So the little I know about this from the description is that this is the hunter's dream, and hunters who get lost end up here permanently forever, and they are stuck here. And so these guys have probably just been stuck here for like thousands of years and have gone like crazy.
Okay.
I thought the Hunter's Dream was that one place where you talk to that doll.
That is the hunter's dream. This is like the whatever the old hunters. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, okay.
I would love to find a new weapon. That would be sweet. Oh shit!
Not
like
the
that.
giant meat cleaver?
Yeah. No, I want all of these.
The animations are really fluid.
Yeah. All these games
They have to be if
really
you ever
good
want to
animation.
learn.
I mean, the games are animation priority based, like the combat. So I feel like having good animation is like really important. Shit. Yeah, those guys. Huge business.
He just healed himself.
Too much stuff.
Yeah,
I got like 4 though back. Holy shit.
It is what you need.
What up, dudes? Come on.
Now, because these weapons can transform, right?
Yes. So this one just kind of like poofs out like that. This is the first weapon you get in the game. It's the one I use the entire game.
Is it like the best weapon?
No, all the weapons are very different types of play styles, and this is sort of like the middle of the road type of play style, you know, and it's the one I like the best.
So weapons don't get better; they get different.
Yes, they get different, and then you upgrade the weapon. So the weapon you can get at the beginning can stay viable. It also it does run into a problem where if you get a weapon very late in the game, it's hard to want to use it because you have to like, well, I need to upgrade this to actually make it viable this late in the game.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm already, put this much stuff into this first weapon. But like, I have this thing, which is a sword, that transforms into a hammer.
As of course.
Yeah. There's a great sword that does the same way with the sheath. So it turns from like a regular sword to a great sword. There's a cane that turns into a whip. Stuff like that. Actually, I'll throw on.
Like, that's the coolest part of this game, I think. The weapon designs.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fantastic.
Yeah, this thing. Okay. Gonna go this
So half
way.
the fun of Souls games is figuring out where to go.
Yeah, well, no, I honestly don't think it's that hard to figure out where to go. It's more, getting there.
Without dying.
Without dying. Whoa!
Oh, I didn't realize
It was a trap.
traps
That
were
was a
thing.
trap.
Those are a thing, or?
Not really as much. Not those kind of things. Oh, shit.
You probably should have gotten your weapon earlier before you before you even die.
Are those new enemies?
Yeah, those are new. There were dogs, but not quite like those. These definitely are a little more aggressive.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch back to that other one because I'm used to. Oop.
Don't want to rock the
There we go.
boat.
No, yeah, don't want to rock the boat. God no. That's actually something I'm hoping they address with this DLC. Like, I know there's new weapons. I hope they don't make it where it's like, if you actually want to use this weapon, you gotta go upgrade it, you know?
Well, then you just get one and it's better.
Yeah, like, I'm hoping, or like, it starts like maybe at like a certain point of
Yeah.
upgraded. I would like that. So
Can you
that I
can you
actually-
still do emotes by moving the controller?
I believe so. I don't think I have any of them set. No, I do. So, like, oh no, I have to hold something, don't I? Yeah, There you go.
Nice.
I did a thing.
I stand corrected. That's the best part of the game.
This way or this way? Let's go this way.
That seems like not where you're supposed to go.
So let's go.
So
Yeah.
let's go there and explore it, and then when you're
Yeah.
finished exploring, you can go on to where you're supposed to go.
That's how I play games.
Oh yeah, whenever there's two paths, it's always like, which of these paths am I not supposed to go down so I can go down?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to like accidentally like go through a door that you then can't come back through. You're like, ah, fuck, there was totally a thing behind that other one, wasn't there? Shit.
A collectible.
Oh fuck.
Ugh.
They make the worst sound.
This is depressing. Make me sad.
Excuse me, I've not played this game in a really long time, so if I'm sucking, I apologize.
Wait, you haven't died yet.
It's true, I haven't died yet.
And you like killed that hunter without like
Yeah, that first time.
getting hit.
Alright,
That's
open this
badass.
up, so...
Can you backstab a hunter?
Yeah, can you do that thing in Dark Souls where you can
No,
jump
so
behind?
you can't do backstabs the way you do them in... that was dumb of me. The way you do them in Dark Souls, but you can do a stagger with your gun, like that, and then I can go up to him if I had more time.
Better.
Yeah, it was too far away. So basically, yeah, you can use the gun to stagger a person.
You got a cat.
I got a cap. Oh man, I'm gonna put that sweet cap on.
It's the old hunter's cap.
Top hat. Wear the top hat. We couldn't do it in
Fuck.
Assassin's Creed.
Oh, but look at this though.
That's a pretty cool hat. It's a bitchin' hat.
It's a bitchin' hat.
It's not a top hat.
All right, I gotta change. If I'm gonna go with that though, I need to change the rest of my outfit though.
Gotta accessorize.
Yeah.
Do you have a sassy belt?
Ooh,
It's hard to beat.
I don't have a sassy belt. Oh,
Assassin's Creed.
I do have a noble dress.
Nice. You know what? I would say that's
Or
pretty
these
sassy.
sweet doll clothes. I have to put on the pants
Top
to get the
hat.
full
Of
effect.
course. Do I assume those have
Nice.
different stats?
Oh yeah, yeah, and so the one I had was very much focused on like melee, because I'm just murder them, just cut them until they're dead. But you can get ones that are focused more on magic or like fire damage, stuff like that. So I'm gonna put on.
Very RPG-esque.
Oh, for sure. There we
Well,
go.
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
Like, there's no definitive best clothing. There's clothing that
so-
fits certain play styles. And that's good. Like in Assassin's Creed,
I feel like you've
there
been
were
here
RPG
before.
elements, but
Um,
there's always a definitive
no.
best
Are
thing
you sure?
to get.
No, yeah, no, I have.
This is where we started.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute.
So yeah, so if you had went this way from the beginning, you couldn't have gone through because it.
No.
So
yeah.
it's doing the Dark Souls thing.
There's
yeah.
your Bloodborne shortcut.
Yep. Can I get at that?
That is my favorite part. The most satisfying thing for me with Dark Souls is like finding that part, that shortcut, and opening it up.
Oh, so sad.
And you're like, oh god, this is where I started. This is great.
Or sometimes you don't realize there was a shortcut and you missed it, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, and then it's like, oh fuck, I
Stagger.
made this way harder for myself.
Oh!
God. Alright, I'll try this.
I like when you figure out where you are.
He's got
relative
this
to the
fucking
rest of the
crazy
world.
magic shit. Oh. Oh wow. Oh, that's cool. I want that. It looks like my thing, but different.
How do you hit loot?
Fuck. I died. You get loot? Yeah, I mean, you pick up like, well, sometimes enemies drop stuff.
Yeah.
But not quite loot-ish. The big difference between this one and the other Souls games, they have like, hundreds of different weapons and this and that, and like most of them are crap, and then some are good and this and that. These ones, it's like, there's one of each type of weapon, but they're all like unique. So, there's only like 15, 20, whatever weapons. Okay.
You can go up that
I
way
will
now.
avoid. I try to fight that guy to get that thing, but I'll just avoid him and keep going. Hey, I'm just gonna run away from you.
Well, you want to get your souls back.
Oh yeah, you're right. I probably should kill that guy. Technically, it's blood. This one.
It's souls.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
the same goddamn thing. They
Nah,
would do.
everyone calls it. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, I have to kill him.
Oh, so you can't just go to where you die. You have to kill the enemy that killed you.
So it depends. So what it is your blood drops. If an enemy walks over it, your eyes, see now, his eyes glow blue now. That means he's absorbed my blood, and I have to kill him to get it back. This is bad spot to be.
Yeah, you are.
This is just not a good
Oh!
place to fight people.
Oh, and you found a friend.
Oh, hopefully that guy does not follow,
Nope.
or the dog will. Oh, fucking holy shit!
Oh, great.
This is good stuff. I'm enjoying this.
That doesn't seem so bad.
Okay, that guy was easy. Oh, fuck you.
I like their sound effects.
Hey, you got your souls.
Yeah.
Lots
Blood
of them.
echoes.
Oh, I have so many of those. Holy shit.
What are those? The blood vials?
The blood vials? It's my potions. Hey, what's
Now,
up,
the
guys?
reason you went there was because he was guarding a drop-off with an
Oh,
item
back
that...
up, back up, back up.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. I could go get that.
You should heal first.
And I should. Secret's trousers.
Are they worth it?
Hell yeah. These actually seem kind of low on stat-wise.
Totally worth it.
No, they're not bad. Never mind. It's because I was.
Is there anything that you can do with loot that you found that you don't need? Is there any kind of salvage option?
No, not really.
That's a shame.
No.
Can you really sell it?
I don't even know if you can sell it, actually, to be honest. There's not really much of like an economy in this game. Okay, so this
The
is
door's open.
like I said, this is a weird alternate version of the place I was just in. Okay, I probably need those.
What are those?
Molotov cocktails.
Oh,
what's
something
that
just
up there?
killed them really quick.
This is a weird alternate version of the
it's a
place
boss.
I was in
Maybe he's friendly.
before.
Maybe you should say hi.
And I'm about to go into the chapel where in the real world, I fought Vicar Amelia, the boss that I had to fight to start this DLC. So now let's see.
Oh,
Cthulhu monster! Okay, cool. We're just getting right into that.
Going down surprisingly. I mean, he hits hard, but I mean everything.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Everything hits hard.
Holy shit, okay.
what's that?
He's got, that's some magic shit right there. I don't know what that purple stuff specifically does, that's new.
Skyrim?
Oh, wow. This guy's fucking intense.
Oh,
Oh! Wow! That was like like 3/4 of my health.
Oh, you were so
and
close. You
that-
just had
that's
to tap
just-
him.
I
That's
think
just,
you died.
that's just Bloodborne and Dark Souls.
Oh.
Perceptive.
I'm an observant young child. I'm a baby. You got a top hat. You should wear it. Maybe
He's
you
not
wouldn't
wrong.
have died if
Maybe
you
a
wore a top hat.
Would you want the top hat? Okay.
You should wear a battered
For
fedora.
For you. I have 2 top hats. Look at that.
You should wear them both.
One on top of the other.
Sorry, my top hats. Also, I'm like an Ozzy Osbourne looking
Yes,
person.
you look. I was thinking that.
I am female Ozzy Osbourne. That was intentional, by the way.
Especially with the top hat now.
The home button is going off the rails on a crazy train.
We should play Throwville off the rails to celebrate.
I think, what did I name my character? My character has a good name.
I always have a video game title
No,
reference.
just Ginny, because that's what I name all my characters. Oh, fuck you. You can't do that. Oh, there, I got him. Except I fucked that up.
You can not stagger people.
I can not stagger people, it's true. Oh, he had knocked me back in the same way. There you go. I stick my hand in him. I do crazy amounts of damage.
He sounds like he's in pain.
Man, how do you guys do this show? It's so hot here.
It's super hot in here.
I'm wearing a sweater.
I think that's why I'm so delusional
I'm wearing
right
pajama
now.
bottoms
Underneath?
underneath my pants.
Why?
Because I work
Whoa,
because my
forgot
job is
about
outside. So I layer up.
It was snowing the other day.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Wait
nice
for
this
those
week.
guys
It's
to
gonna be rainy
die.
this week, but it's not gonna snow. I'm really hoping that it doesn't snow this Christmas. I'm so selfish.
They're actually doing some
but-
damage.
Yeah, no, yeah, they've been hurting.
And they're dead.
Here, I'm gonna throw a molt on him. It's very
Now he's angry and on fire.
No, just nope, 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 nope.
Now, since he killed you again, are those souls forfeit that he stole the
Yes,
first time?
yes. That is some. Yep,
That's a shame.
that is how.
Those
it
were a lot
goes.
of souls.
Honestly, I got them pretty easily. I'm at the point in the game where like you have to have that mentality where it's just like just let it go. Just
Yeah.
like, you know.
I
It's
would
okay.
never
all those,
be able to do
all
that.
All those souls are gone, and now I'm free of that burden. My soul is lighter. It's like a catharsis. You have to like get all of them, get really, really anxious about it, and then you lose them, and then just like
Just
Nirvana.
yeah, just like let it go. It's like some Zen Buddhist shit.
That they should put that quote on the box.
Yeah.
It's like some Zen
Dark
Buddhist
Souls.
shit.
It's like some Zen Buddhist shit.
The home button.
Be a good
I'll let them quote
box
me.
quote.
What's up, guys?
It's like Skyrim with guns.
It's like Skyrim with guns. Fallout 4. It's like
Skyrim.
It's like Far Cry. But before Far Cry.
After?
it's like Far Cry 2. Do you have malaria?
Oh.
No,
That's 'cause
Fallout
I
was
died
first,
right there.
right?
No, but what happened to him? Oh, there he is.
Oh no, he's just there. He's
I
just...
thought he died. I thought he got killed.
Oh.
Because he just disappeared. I saw a body on the floor.
Hey,
What's
dude.
up?
Fuck, don't get hit by that. Oh shit. Get back, get back, get back.
How do you even dodge that?
You just, I mean, you kind of see him doing it, so you just had to get back in time.
Oh,
Whoa.
oh, this is making me nervous.
Get out of there and heal.
Whoa. Man, I don't even...
Man.
The damage that
The best part is
enemies-
I'm sure there's like a boss right up here too.
The damage that enemies deal to you is so inconsistent, I feel like. Like, he did that twice. The first one was like...
Really?
Like,
I'm sure there's
a chunk of damage,
factors.
and then
I
the
feel like
second
it's
the
usually
second one is like dealt all of the damage.
It seems like it just gets more powerful the more he does it.
It's because he's getting my souls, and then he's leveling up with them.
Oh, that'd be the worst, an enemy that could just level up from killing you.
Shadow of Mordor.
Oh, they could level up.
Yeah.
Couldn't they? Yeah.
That's literally the
Yeah.
entire Nemesis system.
That is that game.
That came out last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a good game.
Very good.
What else came out this
Oh,
year?
you are stuck there.
This year?
Yeah.
A lot came out this year.
Yeah. What came out in the first half of the year?
Stuff that... Holy shit, I just died. Stuff that no one remembered came out this year.
Yeah.
We have a whole award category dedicated to games everyone forgot about.
I forgot
Battlefield
about
Hardline?
Yep, that's on there.
I
Oh my
forgot
God,
about
did that come out this year?
Yeah.
Dying Light.
Dying Light's on there, because Evolve.
Dying Light.
Evolve came out
What? That came out this
rest,
year?
Rest
Evolve
in
came out this
peace,
year.
Evolve. I need to. I should go back and see how many people are playing. That was my hobby for a while. Is like every few weeks going and seeing how much the Evolve player base just plummeted
you have some
everywhere.
My
hobbies.
buddy is really into Evolve right now, and I was like, how is it playing with like 10 people?
It's a really tight-knit community.
You know, how
You know
they were
everyone.
you know when they were taking the Halo 3 servers offline, or
Halo 2.
Halo
And
2.
all the people band together. There's like those 5 guys who kept it going for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
After
and-
it was supposed to
and
go
Bu-
off.
and
Because
Wasn't
they
it
just
like
kept-
2 months?
They just kept playing matches forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
because they couldn't kill the server until everyone was offline.
Was offline. God bless those people.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna, like, what comparison are you drawing there?
Yeah, you felt like you were going somewhere with that.
Oh, the fact that it's just like a really, really small tight
Oh,
community
okay.
for a game that don't place anymore.
Let's go let them do their thing.
They're both classics that are beloved for generations. Also, sweet pro esports.
Yeah.
They are
Okay, that's what
whittling
was
him
bothering
down
me
quite a
about.
bit.
They pitched Evolve as an esport.
Yeah, that's...
How? I don't understand. I'm sure they had a system. I just physically don't understand how.
I saw it at PAX.
And
Fucker, you didn't even give me a chance. Son of
Was
a
Evolve,
bitch.
like, considered a good game, or?
No, I think people like
Mediocre.
Evolve.
It was considered
mediocre.
pretty mediocre.
Really?
It was.
Did the reviews not get good? I actually don't pay attention to that
The
stuff.
reviews were pretty meh. They said it would have been worth your time and effort if it was like a free to play that had DLC or something.
Oh, boy, did it have DLC yet.
But it was out of the box. It wasn't worth the $60 with what it came with, and then there was the very insulting amount of DLC and things like the hunting season pass.
Did they come out with, like, a complete edition or anything?
No, I don't think the players. I don't think.
I think they're still... Are they still making stuff?
They're coming out with a Game of the Year edition for that.
I'm sure they are. But yeah, for those
When
of
it
you who
inevitably
don't
gets
know,
Game of the Year.
Yeah.
They
That's such meaningless now. Like Bloodborne, the edition you can buy now for Bloodborne that comes with this DLC is called the Game of the Year edition. And I'm like, okay, I'm not saying Bloodborne shouldn't be considered Game for the Year.
Yeah.
But it
it's
hasn't
like,
been.
The
yet.
year isn't over yet. Get a little preemptive on that one, guys.
Ooh, you were.
Yeah, I'm not playing very well, by the way.
So
don't say.
that same friend who I said was playing Evolve just texted me asking if he should get not Dying Light but Dead Island because it's $4 on Steam right now.
No.
Here, if you okay for $4, you can really enjoy the first act, which is I
But-
found legitimately fun.
But at a certain point, it's like.
No, but it's only that first act. God.
And it's pretty much only fun with friends.
And
Yes.
is it just worth your time? And you should have other shit to do.
Yeah.
Should I just like run past this guy actually?
You shouldn't play it
Should I
for the
try
sake of
that?
playing.
I don't think he'll let you.
I'm gonna attempt to.
Even if it's free, you shouldn't waste your time.
Time is more valuable to me than
Exactly.
money.
What's up?
By buying it,
Cthulhu
you are doing yourself a net loss.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're also supporting a franchise that refuses, much like the shambling corpses of the game, that franchise refuses to fucking die.
Guys, I played the video game the way you're supposed to, by running away.
Isn't that the first boss you kill?
Yeah, that kind of looks like the cleric beast, yeah. The eye pendant. Ooh.
I was really expecting
How's their MOBA
that
doing?
hand to.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Didn't they cancel?
That unlocks the
2?
surgery altar.
What happened to 2? Or like Deep Silver got kicked off and they switched it to someone else?
They did Riptide. Was that 2? What
I think
was that?
Jaeger was working
Ooh, guys,
on
there's
it.
a river of blood in this
Yeah.
game.
No, so they were making officially Dead Island
How
2
edgy.
because.
Oh wait, that was announced, wasn't it? And
It
they had a
was.
trailer.
Yeah, and
somewhere.
they were gonna play it more comical and stuff. But
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah, the
company,
trailer had Jack Black and
No,
it was
wasn't
not
Ja-
Jack
it was
Black.
not Jack
It sounded
Black.
like Jack Black.
It's apparently the guy who plays Jack Black's character from Kung Fu Panda in the Kung Fu Panda cartoon, which explains why he sounds so much like Jack Black. Because I was like, holy shit, yeah.
I heard they just kicked the developer off.
and Aaron Paul.
And they're just
But
like
I assume
remaking
not
it
Aaron Paul.
from the beginning. I think. Let me
I
look
just
this
kind of
up.
want to fight this game. Okay.
Because I heard the
All right, come up here. Come on. We're gonna go to a big open area. We're gonna do this. You and me. That's right. Follow me. Follow me up here. Behold my arena. Which we shall do battle.
Do you think he's still gonna whip you?
Oh yeah. But I do not enjoy those type of games. Yes.
Yeah.
Come at me.
In July 2015, Deep Silver announced that Jaeger had been dropped from developing the
Yeah.
game and was going to move to another unnamed
Oh
developer.
no. Invisible wall for him.
Yeah, and they had been working on they had
Actually, I can
playable
use this to my
shit.
advantage.
They should give it to Gearbox.
Yeah, who are known for such great things.
Known
2K
for finishing
Australia shut
things
down.
great.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. 2K Australian, 2K
Get him!
like,
Son of a
Marin.
bitch.
Which one did BioShock 2?
2K Marin.
Okay.
I
Who
don't
did-
think that
what
studio.
did,
I don't think that studio exists anymore either.
That doesn't even say, where the hell is Marin? Is Marin real?
That sounds real.
What's Marin? Am I crazy?
I'm gonna look it up. I don't know what it is either.
Am I
Let's find
just
out
an
where
uneducated
Marin
American?
is.
But I don't think I've ever heard the word Marin in my goddamn life. Am I crazy? Has anyone else heard of the country of Marin?
Only from 2K
I don't, think
Marin.
it's I don't know if it's a country.
think it's a city.
It might be a city.
A city
I
or
think it's a
region?
city in Australia.
Yeah, that
Oh,
sounds
okay.
right. Son of a bitch. God damn it. It still kills me. It still kills me.
He's gonna be the rest of the show.
Wait,
doing this
is it
one
Marin
day
County in
boss.
California?
Even when I use the cheap, he's not even a boss. It's just a big dude.
Dude,
He's just a big
a guy.
dude. I don't need to fight him anymore. I got the thing. I can just run past him now.
Yeah, Marin County,
those
California.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. It's California. Oh, Marin County. Yeah. Okay, I fucking know that place. Yeah.
They were located in Novato, California.
Again, also sounds like a made-up place.
Novato.
Novato.
It's like off-brand Nevada.
It's the Nevada your mom gets.
Ugh. Mom, this isn't Nevada. This is Novato.
It's just as good.
It's not the same.
It has a weird aftertaste.
These are the people who made Bioshock. No, Mom, they're the people who made Bioshock 2. Ugh. It's not as good.
I think Bioshock.
No, I do too. I'm just.
Bioshock 2 is
I think Bioshock 2 is a good game.
It's not as good.
It's just not as good, but it's a good game. I think a lot of people who worked on Bioshock 2 worked on Infinite. I think
Yeah.
so.
No, that was.
Or at least a couple people did.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, hey, look, this way. Is that my phone vibrating or your phone vibrating?
That's me. That is my friend.
Which one of our
talking.
pants legs is vibrating?
That is my friend saying he's gonna get it.
Don't.
Why?
Nate's friend, don't. Is he watching the live stream?
Tell
Makes
him to turn
friends
it on
know.
so we can tell him
Respect
no.
yourself more. Be a better person. Don't.
Oh boy.
There are other things that are $4 that are better.
Oh,
Play
whoa,
with some
shit.
fucking freeware shit. Play a beta of a game that isn't. Just
He
go
doesn't.
outside.
He hates
Talk-
betas because he hates progressing in something
I-
and then having
I
all
understand
that taken away
I understand
from him.
that 100%. I completely agree with them. But like, read a book.
There are so many other ways to
There's so
spend
many
time.
things that you can do with your fucking life that
Get a
aren't-
hobby.
That aren't
Play Sonic 06.
playing a bad, like not even like a bad game, but like a really
Just an
mediocre,
average game.
unmemorable, Like,
So not to bring up the game I'm playing, but
why would we do that?
Why?
cool.
Why
So
zombie?
that right there is a corpse of that giant thing that grabbed
Ooh,
me.
that's cool.
And they're like, basically they are like, they're called the Ancient Ones. It's I mean it's you know some real
Clever.
Cthulhian.
Yeah.
Or not the Ancient Ones, the old ones. I think they're like
Lovecraftian.
yeah, they're
rather.
Lovecraftian. They're considered to be lesser gods. Really, they're just like creatures in like that exist in like another realm of like existence that can
Naturally.
that have the ability to cross planes, so they can just come to our plane and fuck with us, which is why normally you can't see them. But because I have insight,
Like John Cena.
when you have a certain number of insight, it's like you have a certain number of perception, and you can
Yeah.
then see through the plane and see them.
Got you.
And at a certain point in the game, a shit happens that just crosses the two planes together.
Would you-
and then
would
they're
you be
just-
able
And then
to-
you just like there literally are like a billion of them all over the fucking city, and it's terrifying. You're
Would
like,
you
oh,
be
shit.
able to see them if you didn't have the insight? Like
If I didn't
the
have-
skeletons?
What do you mean?
Like
Would you have been able
the
to see the
dead one, would
skeleton
you
of
be
that
able
guy?
to see it if you...
This?
Yeah.
No, this I would because I'm in this other dream.
Oh, this other plane.
This other plane. But it's more like in the real world you can't see them. In the dream worlds you can. And then at one point in the game, the dream world and the plane and the real world start to like merge together, and then like they all start popping up everywhere.
Right.
I like the way the game revealed that because when you play the game, you just think like, oh, werewolves, you know, plague, whatever, and it doesn't actually like play its hand that it's, you know, eldritch horror, and I think that's kind of like a cool like, oh, awesome. Fucking hell. Hey, I'm alive. Hey,
No, you're not.
Hey, I'm dead. God, I was hoping to get to at least like a weapon or something.
Nope. You should have known better to think that you were able to progress
At
in
any
a
point in
Souls
this game? Yeah.
Is it safe to call Bloodborne a Souls
Oh
game?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh, it's a Souls game.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Totally. I'm curious if they'll make a second one because I know they've said that
didn't they say that 3 is going to be
3
the
is
last?
going to be the last Souls one. They've said they've got a record claiming it's going to be the last.
Demon Souls 2.
I would totally
They
be cool if
they can't. They don't have the rights to it anymore.
No, they don't. Which sucks.
Who does?
From-
Namco? No, not Namco.
Wait,
Namco's
yeah.
Namco's the one who publishes.
Pretty
Team.
sure Sony has
This
it.
is Sony.
Yeah.
Why would Sony give it to them then? Because Sony also publishes.
Why
Bloodborne.
couldn't this be Demon Souls 2?
See, in a lot of ways, it is in some ways.
Well, let me fact check that.
This kind of, I mean, it's its own thing, but this takes elements from Demon Souls,
Yeah.
like the health potions, for example. In Dark Souls, you have these flasks, and it's like, okay, you have 5 flasks. You can use 5 flasks in a life. When you die, or you go back to a bonfire, you get those flasks back. And this is just, hey, you just have a certain number of these things. You just got to find more. And that's the way Demon Souls work.
Publishers in Japan were Sony. In North America, it was Atlas.
Yep.
And in Europe
Who owns
and
the rights?
Australia, it was Namco Bandai.
Who owns the rights?
Atlas have the rights?
No, I don't think that rights.
I want to say it's Sony.
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is.
Because that's the one in Japan.
Because maybe they're just not interested in making one.
Phew.
Bless you.
Because obviously
bless
they have
me.
like a relationship with Sony if they're making, you know, Bloodborne. I think they'll make a second Bloodborne.
Maybe they
I
want.
think Sony
Maybe
would-
they wanted it just because it was a
can't-
new IP.
I can't see Sony not wanting to make a
Bloodborne 2.
Bloodborne 2, especially because I've heard this sold. Did you see that shit with the Sony Twitter account being like assholes to Microsoft over
No.
Tomb Raider?
Wait,
So-
what?
Okay,
Oh
so-
yeah, actually I did see that.
Yeah. So the reason a while back when Bloodborne first came out, there's actually a tweet from Phil Spencer that was like in all honesty, like he's like,
Like,
"Hey, I know some people,
congratulations.
yeah, he's like, I know some people are gonna give me like think I have ulterior motives, but like in all honesty, I want to give congratulations to Sony for selling like it's like 1.3 million copies of Bloodborne the first week. He's like, I know launching a new IP is hard, and like, good job, guys. Like
Yeah.
a very just like, hey, just
He seems like a cool
Professional.
dude.
yeah, professional.
I love
Phil
Phil
Spencer
Spencer.
is
Yeah.
a stand-up guy.
He's a very
He's the
stand-up
best
guy.
thing that's happened to Xbox.
So, I don't know who runs the. It was not a particular person. It was just whoever runs the. I don't know which specific Sony Twitter account it was, but they were basically like calling out shit on Rise of the Tomb Raiders for.
I remember he said
performance
something
sales.
like, just wait for it to come to PS4
Yeah, he
or
says
something.
wait for it to come for PS4. It'll sell, twice as much or something like that. Basically, just like mocking the fact that they have a higher fan base and how
Yeah.
like the game isn't like. That's why the game's not doing as well, and just like kind of being an asshole.
That's,
that's
not
a
And
cool.
it's
top.
like that's just not cool.
Sony.
And again, like I don't know who. It wasn't like a specific. It wasn't like Shuhei Yoshida was out there doing that or anything.
No,
That
it
was
was
the
just
best.
some guy.
I mean, it could have been
I
Shuhei's
would love to
parody
see all
account.
the higher ups of all of these companies just being really big, just throwing shade.
Or
at each
Kaz's.
Fucking God. I'm trying to get away second kill. All right, we gotta stop this show. So
Okay.
I'm gonna head back.
Run
into
back
it.
to the
Fuck
box.
this show.
I quit.
I really like it so far, even though it doesn't
Sweaty
look like
clothes.
it.
No one can hear you.
Well worn and damp with sweat.
So that was the show. That was
That was the show button.
yeah. That's the show button.
What are we playing next time?
I don't know. Probably Just Cause. I don't want to make announcements because I have no goddamn clue. But I assume Just Cause 3. Just Cause 3, John Luke.
What about it?
Are we gonna play that next week?
Oh, hell yeah, I bought it.
Cool.
I am super interested in that game
That
actually.
is
Gonna play a little tonight when it comes out.
That is a franchise I enjoy immensely, and I'm very excited for that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. You can find us on Twitter and Twitch at HomebuttonCast, Facebook and YouTube at HomebuttonOfficial. Follow me on Twitter at EdgeSchlack if you want. I don't know. Anyone else want to pitch?
Follow
Yeah.
me on Twitter at Nate Lubetsky.
Follow me on Twitter at TheGabeCarey.
John Luke has a Twitter. I don't know if he can. I don't know if he's on mute right now. Find him. You can find him. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.